So it's 2145. Nope, not the year. I wish though. That'd be nice. I'd be dead. Anyway, movie review, triple feature. I got The Killer's Game from 2024. I got The Alphabet Killer from 2008. And I have Bolt from 2008 as well. Fun stuff. So, here's my thoughts on these films. Killer's Game first. I skipped this to see Never Let Go. I did my review on Never Let Go. Yeah. Let's see if this is better than that film. I don't know. The opening play with all those hands on Maisie gives me anxiety so bad. I haven't been touched in decades, so it's hard to watch. Yeah. I like Joe using his shoe to fool the guard, classic homage to Raph in TMNT hiding in April's closet. That was some funny shit. That was the smallest little homage callback I'd ever seen before. It was so cool. Joe's got possible CTE going on, and Batista's ink is so fucking impressive. Like, I remember when he only had, what, 3 tattoos? Crazy. I remember for Eastern Promises, I need to rewatch that sometime. Viggo Mortensen spent 8 hours getting rubble and Russian tats for the role. I can't imagine how long it would take to do a full layout for this role, like head to toe. Oh man, that would probably be what, if it was 8 for the sparse ones. You figure probably 16 hours at least, if not more, which would really, yeah, it would probably be at least 16 hours, maybe 19, depending, because that's a lot to put together. That's a lot. Gotta love how awkward Joe is with texting Maisie. I'm the same way sometimes. That's right, Sophia Boutella was working on Rebel Moon and Argyle during this. She was doing 3 films at once. I like the assassination scene transitions for their dates. Cool shit. Ben Kingsley looks good and keeps aging gracefully. Mentally. Crazy. So fucking crazy. That's sad that Joe's got Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. I don't blame him for wanting ZV to hire an assassin to take him out so Maisie doesn't see him deteriorate. Nobody wants to see her. Nobody wants to have their SO watch them die slowly and wither away like that. That's a bitch. ZV won't do it, so Joe goes to Antoinette for help, and she accepts. Yep. Guyang Gang is cool, especially the chick with the platter blades. That was nice. Oh my god, he doesn't have the disease. It was a fucking mix up at the lab. Wonderful. It was also a shitty goodbye between Maisie and Joe beforehand. Like, yeah. Joe versus the Guyangs was awesome, especially the chick with the blades who got her throat cut like that. Beautiful. Joe versus the Lango brothers was alright. Nothing to write home about. The party girls, Jenny and Tanya, are pretty neat. I wish there was a little more on them. I didn't care for their outfits, though. Just personal preference. And sex trauma triggering. No. Botas and the Mackenzie brothers seem interesting. Love Doll's a trip, and I love Terry Crews. He was so underutilized in this. Damn. Antoinette's cousin is stupid as hell. I hate wiggers. I fucking hate wiggers. Can't stand them shitheads. Sharon fixed Joe's headaches with her massage abilities, which is pretty true. There are studies that show yoga and massage can treat certain conditions. Yeah. Joe versus the Mackenzie brothers was alright. The grenade toss before it was meh. Because, as you know, explosions in films are not what they are in real life. Party girls died too quickly. Way too quick. And I like how Botas listens to music while fighting. Decent shit. And I do like how Joe made the castle his personal kill box, but Dave also pointed out in commentary how John Wick set the standard for assassin films now. And yeah, you have a lot of copycat films that come out with assassin types, and he stressed on the point of trying to make them unique, which is good. You have to make them unique to make them stand out. This is more of like what B Team John Wick, I guess, something like that. Still cool though. Lovedall's suit and coat look phenomenal. Max and his mercenaries are pretty meh, standard bullshit. Maisie rescuing Joe was good, and him confessing to her about what he does is funny. It felt like they took a page out of the hitman's wife's bodyguard. I ran with that. Yeah. Sucks Maisie got shot and she's pregnant with his kid. Okay. Joe confessing to the priest was funny, and the church shootout was decent with its issues. Yeah. ZV killed Antoinette. She should have done more. Oh well. Joe and Maisie got married. This was better than Never Let Go by half a mile. It's good fun. It's good fun. It is 6, 7 out of 10. Shame they didn't explain the assassins more, but then again, less is more. I did appreciate the caps for the Mackenzie brothers talking, because some folks can't understand Scottish dialects, and that goes for any dialect, honestly, with an English accent attached. Took me a while to decipher the various English accents and inflections, because no two are alike, despite coming from one continent. Yeah. Oh, man. Dialects and accents are a pain in the ass. They're just like, oh, they're English. What part of Europe, motherfucker? What part? Is it Bristol? Is it UK? Is it Leeds? Is it Britain? Which one? Tell me. Are you Welsh? Are you Irish? Are you Scottish? Tell me. Because each culture is different, and it depends on where you live too. Whether it's north, south, east, or west, them inflections change quick. So Alphabet Killer. I saw this once before because I was heavy into Eliza Dushku's career. Like, she really spiraled off and up, spiraled up after being on Buffy. Like, she went from Buffy to Angel to Bring It On, The New Guy, Wrong Turn. What else did she do? Oh, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. What was the other one she did? I don't know. I can't quite. I don't remember, but that was like the start of her career. Like, she really went up with her career. It was good. I know it's based on a true story, but I can't remember how it ends. Like, every film I ever watched back then, it was always a true story, and then it spiraled into it was not really fully based. It was just loosely based. That was annoying as fuck. Let's see here. Carrie's hair with that penis haircut is so dumb. Can't stand that shit. Megan Page's pattern recognition with letters is intriguing, and one thing that sticks out is how paint by the numbers the interviews are. Yeah. I do like how Deep Eliza put herself into the role, because that's like fun stuff when you see somebody really take to a role and run with it. And it's rare if that's ever executed properly, because some of them come off like dumb, and then there's ones that are just like magnificent. It's also a callback to her underrated role as True and True Calling. That was a good series. That's the other one. I still gotta finish that shit. It's also frightening how cops will get lost in the case to the point of suicide or death. Yeah. It's wild, because a lot of them will get hooked on it so deep that they don't know how to let go. They medicate themselves with liquor, drugs, hookers, and then alienate their families, their partners, and even themselves. It's wild. It's sad, though. Still happens. So Megan's got adult onset schizophrenia from being taken off the case. That's fucked. Fixation is good for police work, but can come at a cost. And it's a shame she slit her wrist like that. I can see why it's paying bad. It's like Eliza's the lead, but she's actually the supporting member instead. Yeah. Eliza does look sexy in uniform, though. Can't go wrong with that shit. Ken's right about her not being involved in the case, but she is anyway. because that's compromising the entire investigation. The other problem with true story adaptations in the 2000s was they did miss the mark sometimes due to star power versus plot. What was, oh my god, like 2000s itself should just be a whole documentary. It really should be, especially the films that came out during the 2000s, because a lot of them were hit and miss depending on what year it was, and a lot of them were the ones that were true story adaptations were mostly anniversary oriented. No, because this is based on the 73 murders and shit of the Alphabet Killer. And, you look at 2008, that's 25 years later, give or take, or 35. I don't know. Yeah, 25. I'm trying to think of my damn math here. 73. No, 35. My bad. Because I can't count for fuck. But they're usually like 20 to 30 something years after it happened. So dense. The fixation with the alphabet reminds me of number 23 with Jim Carrey. Good movie. But I got obsessed with the number itself after I watched it. And it's a great cast in this too. Yeah, I haven't watched number 23 in 17 years. It just came out the same fucking year. I ain't looking it up. Ugh. The factoid about 2% of the population having the same initials is cool. That is neat. Well, I feel bad for Megan having to begrudgingly agree that Len Schaefer was the Alphabet Killer. It's not surprising that Captain Nathan Norcross of Webster PD planted the fur. Typical cop shit. Most cops will do anything to close the case. It's been proven time and again. Want further proof? Check out Baltimore PD and NYPD. And notoriously LAPD. Yeah. And it's amazing how it ties back to the church, because 9 times out of 10 the priest is a pedophile and a killer. Eliza's got nice tits, and the way she took down Alex was good. That broken arm. Ooh, man. Holy shit, Richard Ledge is the killer. And not even crippled. Wow. Damn good plot twist. And it's not uncommon for folks to lie about being crippled to garner sympathy. Oh yeah, a lot of them will do that. They'll be perfectly healthy, but fake it to get attention and sympathy, and then scam people out of money. It happened on Twitch. It happens in real life. Welcome to the club. But yeah, that went over my fucking head back then. I was like, okay. Now I'm just like, oh, he's not even crippled. Lovely. It sucks she melted down completely after escaping and Richard survived. Damn good rewatch, though. Really enjoyed this. 5/7 out of 10, and the alternate scene for the first victim is alright, I guess. I am glad this was more factual based versus jump scares. That would have been so dumb. Like, oh no, it's the letter W! Ah! It's the letter B! B, 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 E, E, aggressive. Throwing fucking bad music with that shit. And I think that what really fucked this up was having it loosely based on the 73 murders, but it's set in modern day. So it's like, okay. It's also underrated for showcasing mental health issues, too. Definitely. The best highlight would be Megan's attic for being so meticulously detailed. I enjoy that aspect of cop flicks. I love that attic. And Eliza really knocked it out of the park with that role. Bolt from Disney. I was watching this at Express Care, and I figured I'd reserve it so I could watch it. Well, fuck it. The short Super Rhino was alright. Nothing special. Still feel that way. The CGI is semi-dated, but not enough to make it bad. Because this is... wait, so this is a year before Monsters vs. Aliens came out. Another good flick. That's under DreamWorks, though. But DreamWorks definitely knows how to do shit. Bolt's powers are cool, though the sad part is highlighting how Bolt can't tell what's real and what's fake. Yeah. And it's pretty unique showcasing how a show is made, too. That's cool. Bolt torturing Mittens was funny, and it's nice seeing practical backgrounds being used versus full CGI. Because this is before CGI was completely accepted, fully integrated, I should say. Because the last hoorah of 2D animation was Princess and the Frog a year later in '09. Yeah, sad. Penny's agent is a douche nozzle. Oh yeah, can't stand that motherfucker. He looks like uh not David. He looks like a young Conan O'Brien. Yeah, but as a douche nozzle. Yeah. The grass in this looks phenomenal. 17 years later. Oh yeah, I always pay attention to different things in Disney movies and animation as a whole, because certain aspects will age really well over time versus character faces or something. Yeah. But environment shit always ages well. Yeah, I can't believe someone threw a frying pan at Mittens in the RV park. I was like, oh, okay, so we're gonna run over cats, but we'll save dogs. Alright, I see where you're coming from. Even the fur detailing is on point 17 years later. Shit. The road trip bit was cool and fascinating how much food got thrown out in Vegas. Like, there are tons of videos on YouTube of dumpster divers who will go check different areas and department stores and supermarkets, and you would not believe the amount of food that gets thrown away. It doesn't even get donated to a shelter or a soup kitchen. Or wherever. It don't get donated anywhere. Tossed in the trash. And most of it's still sealed. Still sealed. Only like a day old. Still good. Even the even stuff with expiration dates is still good for a couple, like a week or so yet. And they just throw it out. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Donate that. Fuck. You think it's bad? You should see how much hot food gets tossed from Walmart that don't get bought by the end of the day. And they even cut back the bakery hours, too. Yeah. It used to be open till, is that 7? Now they close at 6. Stupid. Let's see here. John Travolta voice in Bolt is good. Shame Mittens got abandoned like she did. Happens, because most owners don't care about their pets. It's also worth noting that Toy Story 3 was in development around this time too, with Princess and the Frog. Crazy. 2 years difference. Literally back-to-back films being made. Probably 3 if you count Mars Needs Moms. Well, that's amazing slate of work that's being put out. Oh my god. Insane. And then whatever shows they had on Disney Channel at the time too. A lot of work ethic going on. Mittens does make a point about Penny being an actress and not caring, because some of them are like that. Some of them do, some don't. Depends on who you talk to. There have been many stories about those who have adopted pet co-stars, which is really cool. Anthony Hopkins has done it. Patrick Stewart has done it. Viggo Mortensen bought a horse from the end of Lauder. Yeah. I think Sean Connery, he bought something. I think he bought a dog on a set one time, I think. I can't quite remember. But, yeah. I forget. There's a lot of them that have done that. Yeah. Because other than that, they end up just keep being used and used for different roles, and then when they're old and they can't do anything anymore, they get put down. Yeah. Let's see. Sad that Bolt made it back only to find out he'd been replaced. That sucks. Because if you're the type that you take your pet to the pound to get a new pet, you are a fucking cunt. The aliens kidnapping Penny and Bolt was funny. Though I do wonder what how the pigeon blew it with Nemo. Like, I want to know about that a little bit. Like, how the fuck does this tie into Nemo 6 years ago? Like, tell me that, please. Fuck. I like the animated credits. I wish they'd make a movie like that. Just give me that kind of a movie. Fuck. Penny and Bolt nearly dying from smoke inhalation was harrowing and good on having Penny's mom plus sized, because you don't see a lot of parents in these films with varying body types anymore. You really don't. They're all fit, firm, or what's the word? Ripped. Really stupid shit. Can't stand it. And it sucks there's only 2 deleted scenes. I thought there'd be a lot more. Oh. Bolt fighting the 2 dogs would have been good, but I get why it didn't work. It was a nice scene though, really nice. River scene was okay, though out of the 2, I like the dog fight more. But if it had gone through, it would have upset a lot of kids. Because kids are too sensitive about fighting and animal abuse. The art galleries for this are pretty cool. I looked at them, they were great. I did find the art book. I'm going to cover that eventually, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. The moral of the story is don't believe everything you watch is real. That's how you get into dissociation. Fun times. Dogs are loyal no matter what. And Disney is emotionally manipulative in their films. Yep. So how would I rate this? 7 out of 10, I figure. You could also say it's underrated for 2000s Disney, but even that's subjective. Because, I mean, so like I said, the whole decade should be a whole documentary, because damn. Like, beginning of 2000s with Disney was amazing because you had new shit. It's a new millennium. It's great stuff, good content. And then towards the end of it, they kind of like, uh, what, hop, skip, jump with it, I guess. Man, it's amazing how much shit was in production now that I think about it. For just 2008 and then leading into the new decade. That's crazy. Oh yeah, John Carter would have been on the slate too. Yeah, John, damn. It's crazy. So out of 3 of these, which is the best? Well, each are great. They all have different layouts for them. You got a cop flick, you got an assassin, you got a dog. I'm gonna go with Alphabet Killer. Like, Bolt's kind of easy to pick. Killer's games okay, but not the best. While Alphabet Killer has its issues as well, but I did enjoy how much fun that was. So, if you don't like cop flicks, you don't like assassins, you hate dogs, not for you. You hate Disney, you hate the directors, the cast, crew, the writers, producers, all that shit, studios, you're not going to love these at all. If you've never seen them, you should try them. But if you don't want to watch any of this, that's cool too. Yeah. But, nah. So, if you hate movies, well, what the fuck you watching this for? Shit. So. So I'm get off here, and I will be back. I don't know when. I'm just going to relax for the night and see what goes down. So, until next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.